We are seeing the fourth series of Patanjali Yoga Sutra. We have gone through so far 30 sutras from Samadhi Padha. The first 30 sutra in a nutshell, it is, what is yoga? Yoga hai chitta vriddhi nirodha. There are 5 types of vriddhis we have seen, and it is always happening. Impression is always on, but we can be away from its disturbance, that is called nirodha state. Vairagyam and abhyasam are important, and there are some people who are exempted, bhava pratyayo. But Shraddha, Virya, Smriti, Samadhi, Prajna, all the 5 qualities are required for all others. Then we have gone through the Bhakti Yoga, Ishvara Pranidhanadva, and just the Pranava mantra can help us to come away from all the 9 antarayas. Today we are going to see the 31st sutra. Dukkha dhaurmanasya angame jayatva swasa praswasaga vikṣepa sahabhuvaḥ. How do I know that I have antarayas? Because in today's world, everybody says I am so happy. The moment you speak to them for half an hour, then they will start one by one. Actually, I am happy, but the only thing is so, how do we know the symptoms of dukkha, that is the antarayas? Dukkha, du plus ka. Ka means space, du means the restricted, or even you can say like a carbon, black. Where, for example, when we are into a place where full of carbon dioxide, what do we think that moment? See, every human being wants to breathe. Please understand. Every one of us wants to breathe, but we don't give importance to the breath. You know why? Only when the breath is disturbed, we know its importance. Even the whole body, you see, the perfect definition for health is, the unawareness of the body is the perfect health. Unawareness of the body, not the mind. Unawareness of the body means the lightness of the body. See, today I don't feel any weight of my head, right? Because my neck is, today it is okay. It is able to withstand the weight. I don't have any, I don't feel any issues. But when I get a small problem, I feel it. Right? I feel it. That moment, even it can be a small pain in the nail or in the finger, my whole attention goes here. Right? So, we want to come out of certain place which we don't like, a restricted space. Right? Suppose in a train, right? Suppose, instead of 100 people, 200 people are inside. When that your station will come, that is the only thinking you will have. You will not think of anything. That is called dukkha. We want to come out of that situation. Dhaurmanasya. The opposite is saumanasya. Right? Dhaurmanasya means unpleasant. I am not so happy. That is dukkha is so, it's an extreme end. Here, the unpleasant mind, I am not happy. I have seen people who got schools, state second, were crying. You know why? They are comparing them with the first person. I just got 1 mark. If I would have got 1 mark, I would have been state first. At the same time, people who got some 75%, 80%, they are so happy because they expected only 60. Dhaurmanasya. You can see them, unpleasant mind. So, one is the extreme end of dukkha, then the dhaurmanasya. Angame jayatva. Angame jayatva means the body is trembling. They don't always, they used to shake their legs. They don't keep quiet. They don't keep quiet. Their body will be shaking at all times. We can easily find out people how they are, whether they are concerned. It is just an indication of antarayas. Or swasa praswasa. See, the first 3 years are internal. You cannot easily find out. See, even the Angame Jayatva also, people can even if they have some trouble, they can showcase it as if they don't have any issues. Today it is like that. We think everybody is healthy, but only when we inquire we will come to know. People don't tell outside also. They may have Angame Jayatva, means some physiological problems. So first we talked about the psychological problem, then the physiological problem, right? Or even the biological problem. People might be having, they may not tell. For example, they may be having a heart pain, they won't tell us. But the swasa praswasa, inhaling and exhaling, can be short, jerky breath, very short breath, shallow breath. That we can easily find out. That is why in those days Nadi Pariksha was done. In Ayurveda, the Nadi Pariksha is nothing but the reflection of our breath. So these are the symptoms. So dukkha dhaurmanasya, angame jayatva, swasa praswasa, vikṣepa sahabhuvaḥ. It comes along with the antaraya. Sahabhuvaḥ, along with. Right? Then bhuvaga means born. It bonds along with the antaraya. Now, Patanjali, can you tell me how do I come out of it? Tat pratishedhartam ekatattva abhyasa. Tat pratishedhartam, in order to remove the antarayas. Tat pratishedhartam ekatattva, single. One, you have to concentrate on one method. What method? He is going to say. Abhyasa. Right? As I said earlier, you cannot, for if you want your water, you cannot dig every place 5 feet. Instead of digging 100 places 5 feet, if you do 500 feet, you get the water. So whatever you concentrate, that is why I used to say, in this world we need money. That money can come through one skill, any skill, but you should be a number one in the world. Then we can be, just by running, somebody is a millionaire. Just by playing cricket or tennis, they are billionaires. They don't know, they need not have to know anything. They don't need to know how your motorbike works, how your car works. They have money. People are there to be behind them. Because the whole world wants money. Money is an energy, right? So, ekatattva. So, we have one type of skill. That is one type of explanation. And he says, don't worry, I am going to give you some set of practices. Out of that, you take one and do that. Then he says, 33rd Sutra. There are 4 types of people, my dears. Sukha, dukkha, puṇya-apuṇya. This is the second line. I am talking of the second line. Sukham, people are who are happy. Dukkham, who are not happy. Sukha, dukkha, puṇya. Puṇya means they do goodness to the others. Apuṇyam, they don't do good things. There are 4 types of people. How do you handle them? I will tell you. Maitri, karuna, mudito-pekṣāṇāṁ, mudita-pekṣāṇāṁ. Maitri, if somebody is so happy, be friendly to them. Karuna, if somebody is unhappy, be compassionate. Don't say because of your karma you have got it, because of this. Don't. Okay, God will help you, don't worry. At least you are able to get into this state rather than a disastrous state. Something like that, you have to be compassionate. Maitri, karuna, mudita. Mudita means appreciate people who does good things. Don't say, no, he is doing some, why he is giving these free explanations. Something behind. Because people charge, right? Even online they charge. Why he is giving? He has something in mind. Right? So if you cannot depreciate, at least appreciate, don't depreciate. He says, if somebody is doing good things, appreciate. Or if you don't like, at least come out. Then mudita, upeksha. Upeksha means ignore people who are doing apuṇya. If somebody is doing apuṇya and you cannot do anything, suppose you are not a police, right? So you cannot be always against them. What you can do, you can do. If you cannot do certain things, what can you do? Right? Whatever possible from your end, you do it. Whatever is not possible to correct someone else, ignore them, apuṇya people. That is why in Hatha Yoga Pradipika, even Swatmarama, he clearly says, be away from common people. Yogic people don't stay with the common people. So completely divert your attention to the yogic practices. That's why he said, do pranayama for 4 times. The way in which he says we may have to do 1 hour, 1.5 hours per time. He says, devote your life. Same way here also. Right? Just ignore people. We have so much of work, right? Chitta, that maitri, karuna, mudito-pekṣāṇāṁ, sukha-duḥkha, puṇya-apuṇya-viṣayāṇāṁ. Bhāvanātaḥ means you cannot pretend, okay? It has to be your own nature. Okay? It's not that from tongue you say, yeah, you are doing so good, yeah, you will be happy. But in the mind you feel, no, I know about you. This is not the way. Bhāvanātaḥ means it has to come on reality. Bhāvanātaḥ, citta-prasādanam. That is your citta-prasādanam means a gift. That chitta will become so clear, pure. You will be feeling happy. So because today we are dealing with people, right? Patanjali knows only 4 categories of people. He is categorizing everything. We say 800 crores of people. No. He categorized them into 4. We say mind every per second, some 15 to 40 thoughts are coming. No. Only 5 types of breaths. What a person he is. How much of in-depth knowledge he is. Oh my God. Patanjali is the great person. Right? So what is citta-prasādanam? This is how we handle with people. Because today, we 24 hours we are handling with people only, right? Even office, house, everywhere. Then he says, tat pradikṣedartam ekatatva abhyāsana. That is the first one we have seen. Then this one. Both are must. These 2 are important. If you are doing an abhyasa, single abhyasa. Before selection, okay, you may think, okay, this is good or bad. But once you select, be with them. Get the skill, a particular skill. Even money making, I used to say, have one skill. Jack of all, master of none. Jack of all means what? I know so many things, but I am not master. It's not a valuable one. Maybe for self-satisfaction you can say, I know this, I know that. No respect. Pracchardana-vidhāraṇa-ābhyāṁ va prāṇasya. Va means or. It's a choice. Now he is going to give us few choices. Pracchardana-vidhāraṇa-ābhyāṁ. Pracchardana-vidhāraṇa means and. So there are 2 things. One is pracchardana and pracchardana-vidhāraṇa-ābhyāṁ. So here 2 ways he says. Kapalabhati. You know why? The Kapalabhati, in order to keep some thoughts in our mind, There should be a inhale and hold. Today we are seeing people who are disturbed. 9 antarayas people are having. First we have to make them to come out of the antarayas. We have to make them to come out of antarayas. So for that he is giving, like a doctor gives us a painkiller. But the painkiller has side effect, right? But this does not have side effect provided you stop when the antarayas are over. Please understand, even after antarayas are over, you cannot do Kapalabhati 24 hours. People, they say, I do 1000 Kapalabhati. Stupidity. Kapalabhati is like a painkiller. You cannot take 10 tablets. That will kill you. So the Kapalabhati is one of the practice because it is related to the impressions in the mind. Suppose if I am completely disturbed with one thinking, oh, what will happen if I fail tomorrow? What will happen? What will happen? Why I am depending on that result? I am depending on the result. So I am so agitated. What can I do? Kapalabhati. Patanjali has given techniques. Pracchardana means vomiting. What vomit? That your swasa. Right? Our breath we have to vomit. That is called Kapalabhati. Vidhāraṇa-ābhyāṁ, or extend the exhale, like inhale, so we say 1:2. If you exhale more, the thoughts which is disturbing you will not stay here. Again it may come, right? Again it may come, so you hold after exhale. See, this is one of the important technique. Anything you hold, right? Actually the pranayama has only 2. One is inhale and the exhale, that's all. Right? Only inhale, only 2 options. Then what happened to the hold? Hold is only an extension of the inhaling or extension of the exhaling. So only 2 aspects for pranayama, inhale or exhale. So in this inhaling, after inhaling, hold after inhale is equivalent to inhaling. Hold after exhale is equivalent to exhaling. So you can exhale longer and also hold. Vidhārana means hold. Vidhāraṇa-ābhyāṁ after hold. So Patanjali says, do little bit of Kapalabhati. Kapalabhati means forceful exhalation and passive inhalation. Inhalation will happen without our knowledge. Right? So these are all coming under Shat Kriyas. If you see Hatha Yoga Pratipika, it is under Shat Kriyas. What is that? So these are all not pranayama. That's why people misunderstand. Pracchardana-vidhāraṇa-ābhyāṁ is a pranayama practice. No, it is to come out of antarayas, to make you stable. Right? Then we will see the Vishayavati va pravruti utpanna manasaka sthiti nibandini. Vishayam means anything which our eyes or our ears, nose can perceive. Even people, things, everything is Vishaya. Patanjali says in the 4th chapter, vastu samye chitta vedat tayor vibhaktaga panta seeing one product, one object according to you, your own conditioning. J. Krishnamurti and U.G. Krishnamurti always say you see things through your conditioning impressions. You don't look at the object at all. U.G. Krishnamurti used to say you don't even look at your wife, your spouse. The image comes before the perception. There is no right perception at all, because we live in a conditioned environment. Before looking at according to you, even my own these explanations, you would have heard some Patanjali Yoga Sutra somewhere. You always compare. We don't just look at what we are hearing, what we are seeing. So the object, what we perceive, is not the object, it is what we perceive according to our own nature. Vivekananda used to say, what you see in this, looking in this world, is nothing but what you are inside. Please understand. So it is not on the object, because same, we can see, right, if suppose two international teams are playing, Brazil people will say, Brazil wants to win. Indian people will say, India wants to win. The object or actions are one. When Brazil wins, they are all happy. When India wins, we are happy. When the Brazil wins, we are unhappy. All are according to us. Viṣayavati va pravati utpanna. So whenever you have a problem, please understand that it is not the object, it is you. So look at yourself, not look at the objects. This is one way of explanation. Another way of explanation, Viṣayavati va pravati utpanna manasaka sthiti nibandhini, means it is like a vipassana meditation. You look at your own, because how do I come to know about the object? How do I know about myself? How do I practice? So the practice is possible. For example, if I have a problem in taste, so I concentrate on the tip of my tongue. So I do the Kesari Mudra, simple Kesari Mudra or Jivha Bandha, or the touching the upper palate.